Going to hear from Chelsea this morning on our current forecast. Chelsea.
Yeah, we're going to get to the forecast in a little bit. I really want to focus on some of the tracks of these tornadoes that they took and also the storm. So what you're seeing these lines right here. Now, this isn't the tornado on the ground for that long. Instead, it is the path of the storms that produced both the Mayfield tornado and Bowling Green tornado, and they tracked into our viewing area. So let's start off with the Mayfield tornado. It originated out of northeast Arkansas starting in the morning hours, and you can already see that there was already a warning just before 7 o'clock, very close to Mayfield, not over their area, but it was just the start of a very, very busy night for them. Mayfield tornado, it started to begin in Russell, Arkansas just before 7 o'clock in the evening. It continued to track to the northeast. Already confirmations of it being on the ground around 9 o'clock in the evening on Friday. It's impacting Missouri and Tennessee, and then by 10 o'clock it starts to move into the Mayfield area, and you can see the hook on that storm indicating that tornado right on top of Mayfield. And this is the preliminary data so far that the National Weather Service has done. So at least an EF3, probably stronger, with a max width of at least 3/4 of a mile. So that's how wide the tornado was, at least. World-class expertise surveying coming in on Monday. Now, that storm continued to track to the northeast into our area. An EF1 was confirmed near Falls of Rough around 12:40 in the morning on Saturday. Max wind speeds 105 miles per hour. And then there was also a confirmation of a touchdown near Taylorsville. And then this warning was for Frankfort around 2:30. And actually the last warning was in Cynthiana, northern Kentucky, just before 4 o'clock. Moving back to Bowling Green, this started just after 8 o'clock, very similar to the Mayfield tornado, and that again tracked through Missouri and Tennessee. And then check how close it was to Mayfield. Very similar path, but thankfully it tracked just to the south of the already hard hit city. And then it starts to move towards the Bowling Green area just before 2 a.m. right on top of Bowling Green around 2:19. National Weather Service confirmed an EF3 damage. Wind speeds up to 155 miles per hour. Preliminary data, they're still going out there and surveying that damage. And then Horse Cave, an EF1 tornado was confirmed. It tracked off to Hardyville, increased in that intensity to an EF2 around 3:03, max wind speeds of 115 miles per hour, and moved into the Campbellsville area. Confirmed touchdown around 3:23. Again, we have no rating on that tornado. And then in Lebanon, once it moved into the Richmond area, that was the last warning before falling apart or not seeing any more rotation out of that storm. Tom?
Thank you, Chelsea.